Mainly the black between Nigel Nicholls from England and Pauline Beattie from Ireland. Both these players, previous winners on the tour. Nigel was the runner-up here last year as well. Pauline playing with the pink bowls. Playing with fairly swingy bowls. Pauline's, internationals, title internationals. Good second bowl there from Pauline. Nigel going to have it. No, it's just going to go off. That's Pauline currently holding just a bit quick on that line there. To drum through. Change Nigel's shot. Nigel will continue down this forehand. Just trying to reach the top bowl. Just goes back under. Guarantees a second shot at the moment. Going into the draw away again. Better weight this time. Looking to drop onto Nigel's last bowl. Good. Yeah, that's in for two. Change Nigel's shot. He'll continue down. Forehand playing with aero grooves. Slightly better here. Actually, it's right. A bit of lucky there. So that's just a one. Let me check. But just the one. Yes, one shot to Pauline on the first end. Pauline will take a 1-0 lead. Don't forget, let us know where you're watching from, who you're supporting. I understand Nigel's got his cheering team back in the UK. Pauline to get us underway here. N2. Yeah, much green. And having to play there. We'll come right back to the middle. Just a little bit heavy, that's all. Nigel opting for the backhand. Yeah, good bowl. Very good. Switching to his forehand, left-handed. Just a little bit through as well. Just that's pace. Change here from Nigel. Just keep drawing away in his backhand. Drop past it if you can. Doesn't want that. You can tell by the grimace on his face. So that'll give Pauline an opportunity to be positive down to this. We'll come and have a look just to see the gap between the bowls and gap between the jack. Some quick for Pauline, I would suspect here. Yeah, just looking to reach through that split. It's got the outside bowl. Yeah, not happy with the connection now. Wanted on that split. Nigel's got to make sure he's passed with this. It's going to give Pauline another opportunity to play that sort of shot. He's quick this time. Must have come up a bit. Yeah, took the back bowl off. Just a draw now for Pauline. She's got room there to draw this. Nice and wide. Puts through on the pace again. Such a nice pace, these mats, compared to me. We compare them to mats that we play on usually play at back in the UK. for our events. These are a lot quicker to the players to take a long time to just get used to that. We've seen that a few times today already on the show, Matt. That'd be one to Nigel. Again, you fancy all day long some of the ball in there, but not as easy as that on these mats. So 1-1 into the third end now. Nigel opting for the longer length jack. Well, a better pace. Right. Pauling's just pushed that ever so slightly, and it's just hanging out there a little bit as well. Nigel's a bit wider. Should drop back with good weight this. Oh, he's good. Very good. Might force Pauline. Yeah, just to be reaching through on her backhand. And for that jack. We're outside it. Oh, she got a result there. That is not what she was after. But just checking the bowl. Not pizza. Just got to check the. Just going to check this. See whether it's in. They're using the Rudy measure there just to say yeah, so it was out. Right, there we go. Confirmed. Neat little gadget that. Good draw from Nigel to get the shot back. Plenty of room for Pauline here. A little drag for two. Just play this down the line. Just cut it. Yeah. Pace was good. Nigel's got to make sure there's another one around here. Just dropping past. In the count, ideally. It's in the count. Might force Pauline to be a bit more positive to this. There she is, looking for that jack. That's too wide, is it? No. Not going to come back from there, so that should be 2 to Nigel here. Two shots. So Nigel takes a 3-1 lead after 3 ends. And again, there's a difference on these mats with the pace that you play. You can play quite aggressive on these mats, but they don't turn when you play a lot of weight. So sometimes it is just that feel of the pace just allowing the bowl to turn still. There's a lot of weighted bowls on this show mat already today. Good start from Nigel. Yep, very good. Reaching for a bit of chalk. A bit heavy from falling there. It can really catch her out the weight on these mats. Nigel, what does Nigel do? She could play this, but he's just not all the way. Yep, just drawing down on the backhand, looking for another bit of chalk. He's got to hang up a fraction. Very good. That's perfect. Pauline's better here. Good effort. Still 2 down. Getting Nigel. You can just draw Pauline's bowl. Spot on. Nigel's in the area here. Doesn't want to move the jack though. No, he's been unlucky there. Got round that. He was absolutely perfect. It was not easy for Pauline this. 2 touches. Actually 3 touches from Nigel. Right? So Pauline's is not. Play this fairly, yeah, so fairly delicately. Just try and ease into this. Close here. That's a great bowl. That's absolutely perfect. Couldn't have played that any better. We're just looking at the connections. What hand to play this on? Got the toucher in the ditch. That should be marked there, you can see. It is just an option to play this down on the forehand. Make sure contact close. Oh, he's got a bit of chalk on the way through as well. So he got it absolutely perfect there. Couldn't have hit that any better. Still live. Pauline's got a chance to just drop down here. She's good here. She's good here. Very good. Great, great ball. Probably I could have taken it. Yep, 1 shot. Great ball. So 3-2 after 4 ends. And a bit of trouble there, Pauline, after the last bowl to come. Played it absolutely perfect. So score 3-2. Pauline opting for a shorter length jack, 4 short. Andy, thank you for joining us. Those of you that have just joined, the score is currently 3-2 to Nigel after 4 ends. Very good bowls being played by both players. Both some draw shots and some running bowls. They seem to be settling down on the pace now. Let's take a while again to settle on each mat you play on here. They're all slightly different. The lines are different. Not like playing on the indoor surfaces that we're used to playing on in Falcon in Belfast, for example. Good bowl from Nigel. You can see Pauline just a little tap on the side there. To get the winner and runner-up this weekend, we'll get an invitation to the Players' Championship, which will be played in 2027. We've already got 4 names in for that. Winners and runners-up from all of our ranking events for this season. The next season will be invited to take part, and the rest of the players will be made up from the world rankings. Great opportunity for players here to qualify for that. You see Pauline just reaching down here. Just wants to miss the front one. She's got it. Great shot. I don't know about changed around, Andy. They've always played this way. There's more mats here, obviously, than there was when we first came. We've got double the amount of players now, but the mats are certainly playing the same way. So Nigel just trying to be aggressive down this backhand. So missed that. Yeah, he's got enough to push it away. Wow, that's a great result. I don't think it's a toucher, so no, great result for Nigel. Even the little flick off the front, and then he was in the area there. Those are the ones that you don't mind. It's when you get a massive edge, and I'm certainly in the area. Pauling's just got to make sure he's up here and getting shot or second at least. He's in for second here. Doesn't want to be sitting there. Nigel will just play down at that, I'm sure, push it away. Got to go for this. He's just played one similar to this, so similar sort of bowl. Yeah, he's played close again. Got it. Ooh. Ooh. Everybody went ooh with that one. It's almost went one down. But yes, probably played it with a little bit too much weight actually. Just played it with a fraction less, it would have bent a little bit. But Ryder does get the one shot, so he goes 4-2 up now after 5 ends. But oh, yeah, that was close to giving it away. But again, the difference of the weight you play on these, he played a very good weight with his third bowl. Yeah, just played a little bit too much with that last one. It didn't quite bend. So it's just not going to hang now. Again, Nigel opting for the longer length jack. Better here. Yeah, very good. I don't know if Pauline to be tempted with this. Another back bowl is against, but it's not a toucher, so yeah, you've got to have a little go. Not sitting like that. Just on the outside of that, but got the shot. Nigel will just keep drawing away here. Like a really good draw of his last bowl. Good again here. Oh, that's perfect. Look how wide Nigel had to go there, and he's got round the other side of the jack. He's got a bit of chalk as well. We're going to have to switch to her backhand. Don't forget, if you have got any questions, please let us know. Let us know where you're watching from, if you're supporting anybody. Put that in the comments as well. To be fair, no, if we really wanted to, we could be aggressive to this in the forehand. He's not going to, it's just going to drop down in the backhand. Oh, that's an interesting line, Nigel. I think he was caught in two lines there. And Pauline's got the bowl, popped the bowl away for free here. Giving Pauline a really good opportunity to play it. Going to get back. Is it going to get back? Perfect. That's it, left it there. Right, 3 shots. Yep, great shot. So Pauline goes 5-4 up now after 6 ends. Another good bowl coming back this way. There's some big bowls already in this match. So both these players are used to playing in the latter stages. Just give you a rundown of their group as well in a second. The state of players, because this will be the both of these players' fourth match of the competition. Their last match today. Good start from Pauline. And good reply from Nigel. So both these players are unbeaten at the moment, sitting first and second in their group with 9 points. So there's almost a winner goes through guaranteed here. Okay. Sure. Nigel will appreciate the support. Probably just in the forehand now. Try and drop onto Pauline's 2 bowls would be good. Thinking about it, because he's playing the forehand. Not looking for the 2 bowls, you know. He's trying to take the danger away here. Got 1. Yeah, okay. It's a very positive shot to play. Took 1 of the danger bowls away. And then I'll just try and overdraw down here. Good effort. Pops it. Yeah, that's enough. Yeah. Sorry, Russell, I didn't see your question earlier. Great, as we see a great bowl from Nigel coming in now. Some of the players are using internationals this weekend. I'm using Taylor races, but they're older Taylor races. They do bend a bit more. We certainly can use them, but I wouldn't say you wouldn't want to go any stronger than that on these mats. These are fairly quick, and there are quicker mats than this as well in the building. So yeah, you wouldn't want to go too swingy. Yeah, international will probably be your limit. But it's all dependent on the match you're playing on, all dependent the speed, etc. How you bowl. As Ron points out there, you can move around the delivery area, so you've got plenty of room. Oh, Nigel found a gap there that didn't exist. So 1 shot to Nigel there. Back to all square. 5 all after 7 in. Just confirmation, it'll be 5 all after 7 ends there. So both these players sitting top of the group at the moment. The winner will be guaranteed through and top spot as well as the head-to-head. Lots to play for here. And you do want to try and win the group if you can. Means that you'll play a runner-up of a group in the last 64. I think they should just join us. It's 5 all, 7 ends. Great start from Nigel on this 8th end. 12 ends to be played. Yeah, good reply. Got to try and sit on that, Nigel. Which change your fancy? And so probably just joined so well on this backhand. Oh, it's a bit quick out of the hand, this one. Yeah. I was trying to force it. Not wanting to make change here. She'll just any touch on the shot bowl. Exactly the same pace as her last will be good. Just basket again. Just hang on. Oh. Been chatting to a few of the guys that have come from Ireland and have come from Wales who have not played here before. It's been a bit of an experience. And that's are very quick, completely different to what a lot of players are used to playing on. See Nigel just trying to drop onto Pauline. It's in a good spot. I'm not sure he was past it. But it's almost a different game on these mats. I've had to adjust, almost play a different delivery in some respects. Very much a touch game on these mats. Now, looking onto that, Nigel. Nice and wide. It's going to come back. It's all on the weight then. Just a bit over. Yeah. Pauline having a look. Jack will go back to her pink bowl. That's directly behind the jack. It's all about the pace here. Let's see what Pauline plays and what hand she plays on. Just stick to her backhand here. Needs to be a bit narrower. Give it a chance. Definitely on a narrower line. And it's looking good pace-wise. Got this. Yeah. That'll be one shot to Pauline. 6-5 now. A10's played. Good question, Ron. To be honest, it's a bit of a silly rule, in our opinion. The game flows so much better. The rule we've got in our rules is players can come up whenever they like. Of course, not while the other player is playing or bowling, but it just speeds the game up. You just don't find it actually causes any issue whatsoever. And in the game of singles, it just flows really well, allowing the players to just come and have a look or follow their bowl up. They're not interfering with the bowl in any way, shape, or form. So, of course, if they were interfering with the bowl on the way up or were stamping or anything like that, then obviously something would be said. But to just follow your bowl up, not a problem. And it's so common at international level anyway, even though it's in the rule book, it's almost ignored at the British Isles and World Championships and has been now for, well, since I've been playing the game, to be honest. Bad spot from Nigel, just ran for a little bit there. Last one, good one, just passed here. And I get to slow up. Just run through. What's happening here? It's Nigel nicked it. I think he has. And yeah, everyone disappointed. That third bowl, such a crucial bowl on singles. Nigel's taking his opportunity. His third bowl puts the pressure back on Pauline with the last. But it's a good question with regards to the rules. We have lots of slightly different rules or tweaks to the rules compared to some other competitions that are played. The main thing for us is, yeah, I get it, Ron, but as I said, they're not stamping the bowls in. You can see quite clearly there's no stamping going on, and if there was, players would call out the other player for that. We've never had that as an issue, so no problem at all from our perspective. Good effort from Pauline. Still one down. But yeah, look, we've got lots of slightly different tweaks to the rules, things that we think are improvements. Speed the games up to make it better for those that are watching. Look at that, nice and wide here, all on the pace for a second. I think we're just going to get there. I don't know. Have a look at this for two. Might not be, Get the umpire to come and have a look at this. The other rule, of course, that we've changed in recent times has been the taking the jack in the ditch of the first bowl from both players, proving super uh, popular with a lot of our players. Yeah, agreed, Ron. Having a unified rule book would be good, but I think there's a few rules that we play with that maybe wouldn't be adopted. So it's just the one for Nigel. I think ultimately, if a sport is to get wider coverage, we do need to make it as good as we can for TV, streaming, etc. We've almost got to guarantee how much time the game takes. Lots of conversations that we've been had around having a shot clock and that sort of thing, particularly when it comes to fours. Some fours games take way too long. But singles, I think, is the best format for streaming, best format for TV when we get that to that stage. And hopefully, you've all had a chance to have a look at our Champion of Champions event from March, which is on our YouTube channel. And fantastic matches there, and we had professional streaming the whole weekend. And that's the same setup we're going to have for our Players Championship event that I mentioned earlier, as we see Nigel drawing another good bowl. Pauline will be forced to play a little bit of weight to this one. Dive under the front bowl of Nigel's. We've got really good contact. Put one bowl away. Good bowled on its own in there. It can chalk the open Pauline. Got to be a bit careful here, Nigel. He's got to be playing forehand here. He's got to see where he wants to put it. Maybe this inside Pauline's last. It's just going to go under and probably go off the mat. There it is. A couple of times now. Nigel's just left that opportunity for Pauline. What hand Pauline favours this? Pauline just checking. I think I was saying on the feed on social media, I like the idea of doing what they're doing curling, as we see Pauline play a good bowl there, where both teams have almost like they're having chess or they're having curling. They have a clock. So for a fours match, for instance, both teams will have 45 minutes. As soon as it's their turn to bowl, their clock starts ticking down. If they take too long over the course of the game, that'll be it. Oh, Nigel just made it. Absolute disaster bowl there. Maybe dropping a four here. Bad times, it's not bad time anytime drop a four, but wow. That'll be four shots to Pauline. So 10-6, 10 ends played, 2 ends to go. Big. Pauline's had some big bowls coming that way. That's been the difference in this match so far. Nigel had a chance to draw in. That was too heavy. Good effort. Pauline here, good start. Nigel needs a big end here to give himself a chance on the last end. He was just uh, probably still annoyed at himself with that last end, last bowl, and the last end. Maybe a chance for Nigel to be a bit aggressive through this in the forehand. More often than not, Nigel would look at this. Yeah, the line. Nice and positive jack in the ditch as it was after. Well, it's not all bad. Players can do that twice without penalty. If you're just joining us, score is 10-6 to Pauline after 10 ends. This is the 11th end. I'll have to wait there, Nigel. You see Pauline again. Looking in, good here. Really good. Again, might see Nigel. Yeah, he's going to go again here. Better, just better. Oh, oh, well, he was better there. Probably played it a bit more weight, actually. Another draw for Pauline. And controlling the match and controlling this end as well. I think Nigel's now he's going for this. Whatever happens, he's in a bit of trouble. He's definitely tighter here. But on the other side now, that's his two lives used up in one fell swoop. And no more live left for Nigel. Back off the side again. It'll be 3 shots to Pauline. Third time lucky. It's 11th end. Yeah, good start again from Pauline. Nigel. And a good lead bowl here. He's just a bit over this. Again, as you just joined us, it's 10-6 to Pauline here. And this is the 11th end out of 12. So Pauline just needs to win the end to guarantee that she's won this match and will finish top of this group. Nigel will have to then ensure that he wins his last game tomorrow to go through. Yeah, not quite been happening for Nigel. Couple of loose bowls, just giving Pauline an opportunity, and she's taken full advantage of those. Problem Nigel's got now is he can't be too aggressive at this. That could go off, and it means he'd be dropping the three shots. Let's see what he plays here. It's just got to be a little reach on the sort of hand. Try and pop the jack to the side. Needs to try and pick up two or three ideally here. Give himself any chance on this last end. He's reaching through. Some in the area as well. Looks like. Yeah, nice. The way that Pauline bowl sat there. Pauline can just pop that jack through on her forehand. Or take Nigel's bowl away. She'll be sitting with 3 or 4 herself here. Oh, that's just looking. Bending. Well, there is a chance for Nigel here. He could pop that jack through the gap, come through himself, and he'd be sitting with 3. Doesn't want that bowl though. Great effort. That'd be 1 shot to Pauline. That will be the match. Yeah, we'll see the conclusion last. And obviously, it's a group stage, so they'll play all of their ends. Not into the knockouts until tomorrow lunchtime. Nigel knows now he'll have to come and win his last game. Guarantee that he'll be through. Pauline knows that she's top of the group. And all the pressure's off now. Good bowl from Nigel. Pauline will probably just reach down at this. Get off at the shot. Yeah, very good. Certainly play some big bowls coming this way. Which has been the difference in this match. Nigel will rue that 4. Open draws are getting just to cut it down to get shot. Lots of room on these mats. Very tricky. Pauline's over after this jack. Just pop it back. Got the front bowl to use as well. Doesn't need it. In this situation here, if Nigel does take the jack off the mat, it'll be the 3rd time he's done it, so he'll drop 3 shots. But as it's the last end, we'll also replay the last end. So Nigel certainly doesn't want to be taking the jack off. He's already lost the mat, but shots could come into this. But he's just going to play a big draw in the backhand. Problem with that, sometimes you end up forcing it with too much weight. Yeah, it's so hard to keep it there. And we'll just draw away. Didn't count. Finished very well. Nigel just continue to try and draw here. Not easy, this. There's a bit of contact. Just going to go through the gap. So that is the win to Pauline. So it's 2 shots there to Pauline. So Pauline will take this one 13-6. That guarantees Pauline top spotting in the group. Thank you very much for joining us. And we'll be back again for some more coverage here from the Tom Holte Norwegian Open here at Skien. Thank you very much.